What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming in. Living MN, thank you, buddy, for coming in. I appreciate you. Just making some baits tonight. Hope my audio and video is good. Please, in the chat, hit the thumbs up if my audio is good and video. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming in today. I'm going to try to maneuver this a little bit because I haven't done the studio live in a while. We'll be making some baits tonight for hunting and stuff. He ordered a pack of baits off me, so I'm going to do that. And I also got him these little ones right here, the little stingers. He got those as well. So just seeing who's in here. Let's see the chat here. Top chat, super chat, live chat, all messenger visible. Crossover, what's up? Kevin, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Hunting and stuff, what's up, buddy? We're making your baits tonight. We got 6 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't. I'm just cleaning out some of my plastic and my stuff that I did. I did shoot my video that's coming out on Wednesday. You're gonna want to see that one. That's really cool. That's my rattling stick baits called the Rattler. So make sure you check that out. I gotta just do a couple little touch-ups with the editing, and that will be out this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So make sure you tune in every Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. to check out my uploads and my videos. So we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. I'm making the 2 penny twin tail grubs, the penny twin tail. So we're going to be making that today, and I'm going to do something a little bit different for H&S because he's such a great supporter. And we were talking about doing something special for him for walleye. So I have an idea in my head, and I'm going to do probably a green or a brown pumpkin. And I'm going to probably shoot it with a chartreuse tail. But I'm not going to go, I don't know if I'm going to go straight chartreuse or if I'm going to put just a hair orange in it. So we're going to see how that, see what I feel like, put it that way. We got 10 people in here. Thank you guys for coming in. We got 5 likes, so if you haven't hit that like button, please do so. Appreciate you guys coming in. Living MN, what's up, Daniel? Thank you for coming in, brother. Appreciate you. See if I can hit that. See, I can't get the live chat up. Live chat. There we go. We go. What's up, brother? Make sure you email me. I have that headlamp, that some blessed headlamp set aside for you, brother. So if you email me, and the email is in all my descriptions of my videos. So please, I'm looking forward to seeing them. Awesome. Yeah, so I figured that. Now, I wanted to show you something. Now, you guys are getting a sneak peek that are in my live tonight. But here are these are the rattling stick baits. Here are the rattles in them. Whoop, I just flung it on the floor. You can hear the rattles. So that's really cool. And I made it a firetail with the black and blue flake. So that's really cool. And then what I did was I rigged it for wacky style. I put a rattle here, and there's a rattle here. So you could hear the rattle. So when you're moving that in the water, you're going to hear that rattle. And I think that's a little unique. They're a little tough when you shoot them. I wasted a few of them by shooting them because they get a little shrunk up because of the air. So you got to be very careful when you shoot them. So it's a little bit labor intensive, but they're not on my website yet, but they will be on my website. So make sure you check them out. I don't know which one I cleaned. So make sure you check them out. I don't know what the price is going to be yet. I'm thinking they're going to be around 10 bucks, 9 or 10 bucks a pack. And I think you're going to get 8, probably 8 baits. Maybe we might do 12 baits. I got to see. You know, I just got to, what I like to do is I like to go around and see, you know, what people are selling baits for, and I try to make them as affordable as possible. But the rattles, you know, and stuff like that aren't cheap. So I might try to keep it down because I know shipping is a pain in the butt, and I have to add shipping to that as well. So, but yeah, we're gonna be making some baits here. If you haven't, maybe share this out on your community tab. Get some people in here. I got those baits, and then you're gonna want to make sure you come into the video on Wednesday because it's a watch and win. And I told. I don't know if you guys know about that, but whenever there's a watch and win symbol, it's like the 2 eyes, watch and win, you have a chance to win some baits. And in this case, if you're watching watch the video. You got to do what the video says, and then you're going to win some of my chartreuse and pepper pig sticks. So you're going to win a pack of those. And I'm going to be doing some watch and wins this year for you guys. So, and it's just a way to say thank you. Thank you for watching the video. You get a chance to win. And basically what it is, when you look at the logo, you look when my logo pops up, and you put the timestamp in, and then you get entered in like a spin wheel or something like that, I think I'm going to do. And then you're eligible to win. And then I do the spin wheel, everybody who has the right timestamp, and then you get a chance to win a pack of baits or other things too. I have fishing reels and stuff like that that I may give away and things like that. So, but if you haven't shared this out, please do so. I appreciate it. Get some people in here, get them watching on this Saturday night. Beautiful night out today here in Pittsburgh. I think my wife and daughter is going bowling, and I'll probably be doing that after the live. They're going late night bowling. We had my niece's birthday party today, so I went and did that. And and tomorrow I'm heading down to camp. We're going to go continue doing our deer management. I got to go down. We're going to clean out the garage a little bit and get ready for our that we ordered. We ordered a bunch, and we ordered the disc for the Kubota. It's actually, they're not built yet. So we're going to get the garage ready. We're moving a tractor out of that, putting it in the pump house, and then we are making room so we can back the tractor into the garage for all the implements, because we have a boom sprayer, we have a rototiller, we have 2 brush hogs. We have, well, I should say 1 brush hog and 1 finish mower. They call it a brush hog, but it's like a finished grass cutter. So we're doing that as well. I also have, I don't know if you saw these ones. These are the crappy bases that are brush bombs, or slab bombs I call them. That's in a green watermelon, like a watermelon color with the red, gold, blue flake. That's a really cool color. But I have them as well. Make sure you're going over to the website and checking that out. And also, I'd like to thank my sponsors and affiliates. I'd like to thank Fishoholic. I'd like to thank FishAngler. I'd like to thank Yuletech. I'd also like to thank Angler Tungsten and Placino. Really excited to be working with Placino this year. I want to thank Rubline Scents. I want to thank Domain Outdoors, LLC. They're a seed company that I'm working with. Windscent, awesome company. IL, what's up? And Elimishield, great products, great scent products, scent-free products. And I'm also working, and it's new this year, with Cam Park. And they have trail cameras and security cameras and stuff for your house. So really excited to be working with those guys this year. I also wanted to say thank you to my sponsors of this month. And that's Jason from JJ Drones. That's Chillin' in Indiana Carl. That is Dan, the droning veteran. That's Rick from Big Tiny's Outdoors. And also Keith Doc Reed. Thank you guys for donating to the channel and sponsoring it this month. I really appreciate that. If anybody's interested in the sponsorship package, please email me at tedpolanowskijr@gmail.com. And you can go over and check out the baits on offthehookoutdoors.us. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix up some plastic. I just don't know what I want to do yet. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, I hit the camera. Let's do the... I don't know if I want to do the swim and jerk bait. I think we're going to do the crawl tube. Make it more durable. Yeah, we're going to do the crawl tube. We're going to do the crawl tube. Plastisol from Dead On Plastics. That's what I used right there. We're using itMolds, the penny twin tail grub. And that's a great walleye bait. If you look at the description on the, on my website, you'll see that that's one of the baits that people catch a lot of walleye on. So we're going to do that there. Then we're going to put just as much in here as well. We got 2 colors, so we've got 2 cups here. And this is going to be a little bit tricky, but we're going to do it. We're going to make first the tails. So we're going to put the 2 minutes, and we're going to put on 2 minutes. We're going to let that go for a while. Let that heat up. And we're going to take the chartreuse for sure. We're going to use the chartreuse. I think we're going to use just a tad bit of the orange. Okay. We're going to put that in there. I'm going to see how that looks. And we can make a bait just like that, one solid color, but we're going to do a little 2-color thing here with them. I think it's going to be really cool. It's going to be an attractive bait. It's going to be a dark bait, but it's going to have a little bit of the glow with the tail. And I think the deep water, it depends what kind of water you're doing, but we're going to do the, I think we're going to do the, do I want to do the brown pumpkin or do I want to do the green pumpkin? I'm going to do the green pumpkin brown. That's what I'm going to do. So the green pumpkin brown is what we're going to add to that. So we're going to do the green pumpkin brown. We're going to add some blue. And we're going to add a little bit of black flake in there as well. Hunting and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we are going to do this. And it's got to be in some kind of controlled chaos here. Because the 2 colors and the, you got to keep them going at the same time, basically. So it's going to take me a minute to get all the plastic ready to roll. And then we're going to go ahead and shoot the baits. I'm going to use the lime green with it, but I think the orange and chartreuse will be good. I think it's going to add a little flair to that tail and make it a little more attractive with that green pumpkin brown. I really think it's going to be a really cool color. It's going to be dark body, and then the tail, the grub tail, is going to be more lighter. So it's going to be great in dark stained water and deep water. So we're going to go darker for the contrast, and we're going to go bright with the sort of the glow in that dark water. So we'll make it happen here. Let's see what that looks like. Right now, we're looking pretty good here. So we're going to do this. And this is not that much plastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys after I'm done. You can see that it's just clear right now. So we're going to put that like that. We're going to add the chartreuse to this. And I'll show you guys I'll show you in a second. I'm going to mix the chartreuse up. Got the orange mixed up. We're going to put one dot of orange in there. And that's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it right there. That's perfect. So we got the chartreuse and orange. That looks pretty cool. All right, guys. We go. What's up, brother? Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. So we got the color right here, guys. That is the color you could see. It's a chartreuse with the orange. Very attractive. I'm not putting any flake in this. I think this is going to be a great contrasting color to that green pumpkin brown. I'm going to add actually a little more chartreuse into there. Just, I think it's a little more translucent than I like it. So let's see. Here we go. Yeah, this is going to be a good one, guys. Cool. All right, so that's that. I got to definitely get I like to clean all my stuff off real quick here in front of you guys. Sorry it takes so long for me to prep everything, but I like it clean. You don't want to get all this stuff all over your clothes. My wife has trouble getting it out. So that is done there. And we are going to put this in just for about 10 seconds. We're going to shoot this bait already. And I'm going to show you something that we're going to do here. Okay, we're going to heat this up while we're doing this. I'm going to put this in for 2 minutes. I'll show you this bait here in a second. Okay, we're going to shoot the orange. Here, I'll show you. I'll do it this way so you can see where we're at. We're right here. Okay, good. You can see that. So we're going to shoot the bait here. Put it in there. Push down. And hold tightly, constant pressure for a couple seconds here. And then we are going to pull that out. I have no idea what happened there. We might not have got it. But let's see. I don't know what happened on that one. I think there was an air pocket in there. So let's see here real quick. I don't know if that shot. No, it only shot one. Look. See only the one? That's crazy. So we're going to take that out. Well, no, we're not going to shoot the one. We got 2 in there. One on the top, one on the bottom. That was a weird shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that out like that. It shot actually really well. Shot better than I thought. So right now, these are pretty much hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it, and put that right back in there. I'm going to cut both of these at that second dot to give it a body. Okay, so that's in there. So now what I did was I cut the tails. Now we're going to add, we're going to pull these out of here. We're going to put this back in like that. That shot really well, actually. Better than I thought. And then we're going to shoot. Let's put this right there so you can see that pretty good. We're going to put this, mix this up. This is just clear plastic right now. And we are going to put the green pumpkin brown in. Okay. And make sure the right mixer. So we got the green pumpkin brown. It's really a crappy looking color, believe it or not. But it's a really good color for the dark. And that's just how we want it right there, guys. Almost looks like mustard in a way. But we're going to add some stuff to this. We're going to put it back in. Get the colors all cleaned up here. And we're going to put this in. And this is a darker bait, guys. Clear that off. Okay, you can see right now, this is the yellow, this is the brown. Give it 3 seconds too. We're gonna pull this out. I'm gonna close this door so you guys can see this. Okay, so now we have that in there, the brown. We're gonna add some blue flake and black. So we got the blue, and we're gonna see what it looks like before, once I mix it, we're gonna see what it looks like. Because you don't need much black to give it some contrast. So we're gonna do both. Okay, let me mix this up. Okay, and that looks pretty dang good. So I am gonna shoot this bait right now, guys. Let me shoot it right now while we're hot. One, I'm going to push this down because I want it to seal, and I want this to bond to those tails that are in there. So I put steady pressure on this. Not a ton of pressure, but steady. And then pull that off. Here, back to me. And we are going to, there we go. Okay. So we got it going here. Let that settle down for a second. Get all this opened up. But yeah, guys, so make sure you go over and check that out on Wednesday. It's going to be a really cool, very cool. It's a very cool watch and win video for you guys. You get a chance to win a pack of those chartreuse pepper baits. And that's just, like I said, a thank you for watching the video. And if you want to enter, you can do that. Extreme Trout, what's up, brother? So there's the chartreuse with the black pepper. And that's the 5-inch stick bait. And like I said, it's going to be, well, that's not the rattle. Here's the rattling stick bait. So that's pretty cool. Hear that. So, but thank you all. Sorry, guys. I hit the wrong button. I hit reconnect. Low VOC, which is a good plastic to use. And like you said, though, you know, you should wear a vent. But I have a lot of ventilation in here, which helps with that. If you don't have any ventilation, you definitely want to get a fan blowing, and definitely wear a mask. But this isn't that bad. Okay, let's see here. Sorry I missed that comment after 5. Yeah, that's looking good. So here is the baits right here, and I'll show you what they look like right here. So that's them right there, guys. That is the double. Gotcha. So that is the brown, the green pumpkin brown with the flare tail. What's up, P&B? So that's a pretty attractive bait right there, guys. I'm going to actually take these little thing off, the little point off of them. And I'm going to show you that that is the grub right there, guys. So it's a two-tone. You got the orangish chartreuse, and you got the green pumpkin brown on there, which is a cool color. Let me get my scissors and take that off, and we're good. So you have a nice flat, but that is a good walleye color right there, guys. And we got the blue with the black flake in the body. So that cool color. We're gonna go with that one. I like it. We're gonna heat up the other plastic again for about 30 seconds. See if I can't. I put it on 3 seconds. 3-0. Start. Okay, looks really good to me. Yeah, it's a good one. What's up, P&B? Good night to everyone. Happy Saturday to all. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. VY Boys 39 TV. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hi, Muddy. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. Just making some baits for hunting and stuff tonight. Some walleye baits. So I am just shooting everything I could shoot here. Let's do this. Put this back in. Get this all up. And it's controlled chaos in here right now. Just mixing up some plastic. We got a two-tone plastic. We got the brown green pumpkin brown, I'm sorry, with the chartreuse with a little bit of orange tail in it, and that's going to be a good deep water bait for walleye and a little bit of stained water, and that'll be good for clear too. So I wanted to give him an all-around bait that's dark but still has a little bit of flair to it. But that's a good attracting color right there. I really like that. So that's them right there. And I made it in the craw and tube plastic, so it'll be a lot more durable. It still has, with those long legs, it has a lot of action. So I can go with a little more durable plastic to make it last for you, so they don't rip up, you know. And I'm sure walleye, I mean, they got teeth, so they'll tear that plastic up if they're nipping the ends of it, of course. Thanks, Wego, man. I appreciate you, brother. I do really well on walleyes with grub, similar, but with only one. Yeah, and walleye, the grub is a great walleye bait. And if you go to my website, offthehookoutdoors.us, and you look at the description, that's straight from itMolds. And that is one of the top leading bait molds for walleye on their line of bait molds. So that's why I wanted to do that here for hunting and stuff, because he wants a walleye bait. So we're going to do that, put that in there, let this sit, move this over. We're going to fire up the green pumpkin brown. Yep. Clear it out 30 seconds. So yeah, you should have some ventilation. If you don't, I got the window right here opened for the ventilation. It's a small area. The area goes out. I have a little fan in the window that just pulls it out. Wall has been good to the color. Report remove. Oop, cancel. It says white has been a good color too. Yeah, that's a good one. Perch crappers typically like them also. Yep, you're right. The white is a great color. Great all-around bait. I just wanted to make something different in a two-tone with the black and the blue body. I think it looks really cool, actually. I think he'll like the baits for sure. So we got 6 people in here, so thank you guys for coming in. We're going to take this out, and we're going to cut these out and place them That's the one thing, you want to cut them out, but you want to make sure that everything's the same on them. You know what I mean? So sorry if my head's in the way, but we got cut. We got to make it all work here in this studio live. Okay, so that's good. Got them baits. We're gonna fold this over. You can see the tails are in there. Fold that over, and we're gonna put them back in the vise. Pull out this plastic. Got to be very careful that this is actually set up in the injector, because if you try to pull this out and it's still wet, it burns. It's over 350 degrees. So you do play around with that plastic. It gets hot for sure. Okay, so got the green brown here. All right, it's good consistency. We're going to shoot this right now. And the reason why I'm just moving fast is because I want this green pumpkin brown to weld to those. I want it to weld to that tail that's in there. So constant pressure for about 10 seconds. And push down, but just not real hard, because you'll blow it out and you'll get flashing. You don't want that. You just want a steady pressure to make that weld to that tail. And there'll be times where it doesn't weld, but yeah, I can't tell. I try to pull on them, but once they cure, sometimes the tail will come off if you're not careful with the weld. So you definitely want to make sure that you got nice hot plastic, but you don't want to overheat it as well, because then it turns to crap. So, all right, so how's everybody doing tonight? We got I had some cool news this weekend with my daughter. She got nominated for Athlete of the Year for Western PA. So that was really cool. She didn't win anything yet. She just got nominated, and she's up. Nominators, whoever wins can get scholarships and things like that. So she really works hard in her schoolwork and her sports. She just got back from pitching class just a little bit ago. We had my niece's birthday party today. It was a Taylor Swift birthday party, so that was really cool. And then we left. I brought my son home, and I played my son in the new PlayStation game, the Major League 55 or whatever it is. And I bet him that I would beat him, and he ended up home run. He'll never let me forget that. But I never play it. It was the first time I ever played it, and I told him I'd beat him. So we made a bet, and he ended up winning. So he's good at his games. Congratulations. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was really cool. I got a post on my community tab if anybody wants to go over and actually read what it exactly says. But yeah, I'm real proud of her. I couldn't ask for, I got the news on, I think it was Friday. My wife sent me the email, so that was really good news. So my weekend is made. Actually, I'm just a happy parent right now. It's really cool. So, and they are going bowling right now, and I scheduled my live. I told them I would come to bowling after my live is over. It's like a night bowl. It's like from 9 to like midnight or 1 o'clock or something. So I'll do the bait making live, and then I'll get ready, and I'll go down to the bowling alley because it ain't too far away, and we'll do that. So, but that's what it. Ooh, that's still hot. We're gonna let that sit for a second, and we're gonna pull these out right now. See what they look like. Hopefully they shot well, and they did. There you go. They shot really well. And we're going to take this, and we are going to pop that off. Whoop, that one fell, and this one fell. So there's a couple. That one fell, but it's good. I would rinse them off when they fall. So we got that one. That's a good one. Got 5 people in there. Thank you guys for coming in tonight. I really appreciate that. Okay, we're going to shoot it again, guys. Going to keep it rolling. I'll show you that one. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's put this in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Okay. And do the tails again, guys. So we're going to put that on for 35 seconds this time. Let it roll. If anybody wants to check out my store as well, it's in the description of the video, showing results of raising children correctly. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. After 5. Thank you very much, Cody. Yeah, it's a good... Would you use the bait on a jig head? Yeah, you can use this for sure. You can use it on a jig head. You can use this bait for a trailer, for like spinner baits and things like that, or a trailer on a jig. Yeah, jig head would be fine. A skirted jig head with this on it would look awesome. And I can do any color you guys want. I'm fully custom. Whatever you guys want, you can have. So, let me see. Let me take that one out there. Yeah, we could talk about any colors you guys want. I'm fully customizable. But go over to the website. I got my hats over there. I got my beanies. Beanies aren't really going to sell too much because it's not going to be cooled out anymore. But I have them on there. I'm working on getting visors. I got these hoodies right here with the logos on the back. I got hoodies. I got t-shirts. Love purple. Yeah, purple's a good one. V8 Velocity, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. But there's a lot of different colors on there. I even have some saltwater colors on there as well, like the pinks and the teals and stuff like that. But when you go over to my store, I got so many products on there that they don't all show up on when you're looking on the first page. You got to go up to the left corner, hit the 3 lines, and then go to all products, and it'll give you a list of all my products that are on there. We have youth shirts and kids shirts. We have youth performance short sleeve and then regular t-shirts for youth. Unfortunately, they don't make the long sleeve youth ones. I'll work on that and see if we can't get something in the future with that. But the logos, the Off the Hook Outdoors is going to be on the arms of my long sleeve performance shirts. That's not up there. You can't see that yet, but we're working on that. We got we're going to have these hats, and then we're going to have another. We're going to have the Richardson 112s, where the logo is going to be on the left side of the hat. So we're working on that as well. And then the visors. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to put this in here. Let that over here. Put this on for 30 seconds. We're going to shoot this color here. The tails. Thank you. Appreciate that, H&S. Hunting and stuff. If you get me a chance, whenever you get a chance, can you text me? I put all the information into my pirate ship. So text me your full name, like name, last name, and address. And I probably have it already, but if you could text me that tonight so I have it. Hey, Alvin, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, but text me your full name and address and everything. And then once I'm done with this, I'll text you back the price and all that stuff, and then we'll square up or whatever you want to do, and then I'll ship them out. Probably ship them out this week coming up because they'll be done. So just waiting for these to cool down a little bit. Oh man, yeah, it's been busy here, but I love doing what I'm doing. It's actually a little with this sweatshirt on, but I don't have a shirt on under, and I don't think you guys want me. I need some electric chicken for saltwater trout. Yeah, electric chicken is a good color. I haven't made it in a while. Excuse me. Bless me. Excuse me. Let's see. It's like a pink and green. Yeah, the electric chicken. Have you ever done something like that? I have a swim bait mold. Let me see. I have a 4-inch swim bait mold somewhere here. Oh, it's right here. I have a 4-inch swim bait mold right there. It's like a ripper. 4-inch ripper bait. I'm working on, what I want to do is I want to get some molds that are the hand pour molds that I can layer, like big swim baits. Like I'm talking, when I say big, I'm saying for bass like 6-7 inches. I was going to go 8 inches, but I think 6 or 7 inch thing, because they're expensive. They use a lot of plastic, and they they are time consuming. So like you go online and look at these hand poured baits, and they're really expensive. And I really don't know how good they will sell, but I'll use them for myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really like the swim baits because they're very versatile. You know, Very versatile. We're going to put that in there. We'll mix this up a little bit. Make sure this is all melting down good. But I like to have this green pumpkin brown ready to roll when those tails are done. So we're going to put this in here. Put on for another 30. We're going to pull this out. And we're going to pop these in like that. Make sure that all the tails are in where they need to be. That's one thing. You got to have them tails lined up or they won't shoot correctly. They'll get flashing on them and all that good stuff. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing it right, guys. And there you go. And then I just cut this up and put it back in. And we'll remelt it again. Close this up. Pull this out of there. Put that in there. We're ready to shoot the brown. You gotta just keep it moving, guys. That's all. Always wear your gloves too, because those injectors get hot. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, is there a chunk in there? Yeah, there's a chunk in there. Hold on, I gotta wait for that to melt. Gotta wait for it to melt, guys. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of vertical lives, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. I want to get it to, you know, to go out to the vertical live feed, because they have that, and it also gets into the shorts feed. But I'm not really worried about the shorts feed as much as I am with the vertical live. But it's really tough to get views. I'm still trying to figure out the analytics for that, because once it's done, it doesn't seem like it goes in the algorithm. So I mean, I do studio lives as well. So I'm doing a studio live tonight just to see how it does after. Because the vertical lives do okay during the live, but then it doesn't seem like they get fed out to everybody after it's published. Very, very limited views when it's published. And that's the important part. When it's published, that's where you get your views and stuff. Or not the views, that's where you get your watch time. So you got to definitely consider all that stuff. So we're going to see that there. And I think I might add a little more blue to that. Maybe I'll add just a hair more blue to that. I'm going to put just a hair in there. Because the black is cool, but I want to put a little more blue in there. Here we go. Now we're doing something. Got 6 people in here. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that. I'm watching you vertically anyway, just more comfortable on mobile and easier to read the chat. Yeah. Yep, you can do it on the vertical, but I'm sideways. I'm horizontal now, not vertical. Like I said, I tried vertical a couple times, and I like it. Don't get me wrong. You don't get as, I don't think you get as many subs, but you still get subs from it. But a lot of that comes from the shorts feed, and I'm not a shorts person. Remember the lures from the other night, too. Yeah, I got them right here. I got the stingers right here, a whole pack of them, 20 of them in there, buddy. Didn't forget about you. I have it written down. I'm getting old, so I got to write stuff down. Hey, what's up, Ken? The benefits of going vertical is it gets shared out into the shorts feed, and there's a new feed. It's called the vertical live feed, and that's what I'm shooting for, to get out to the vertical live feed, because that's where you're going to get more of your watch time. The shorts feed, you get 15 seconds, if that. Some people that scroll through it, you might get half of that, so that really kills your watch time, and it hurts your analytics. I didn't get skunk fishing today. Video to come. Awesome, Ken. That's awesome. I'm glad you didn't get skunked, buddy. But yeah, the vertical is what I'm after. Yeah, these kind of lives, you get more of the whole view in there. But like I said, the verticals are more up close and personal, and it gets shared out. And like I said, I'm not really worried about the shorts feed as much, because that just will kill your channel. If you're not doing the shorts right. There's a lot of different things, analytics and antics that you got to follow to make the shorts work for your channel. I don't like vertical for longer than 1 minute. Any longer, I like horizontal. Yeah, it depends on what it depends on what I'm doing for my verticals as opposed to my horizontals. This bait making live, I've tried a couple in the vertical. Like I said, yeah, it's a lot easier to share on horizontal. Yeah, because the I think the verticals are all in front of you. It ain't like actually off to the side. Now, when you go horizontal from your phone or something like that, it's hard to read the chat. I got to keep pressing this button and hit live chat for the live chat to pop up. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get the, just trying to see what works best for my channel. And I did a lot of research, and there's the baits right there, guys. You can see the double. Green pumpkin brown with black and blue flake. And that's a pretty cool bait. Pretty cool bait right there, guys. Hunting and stuff, I think you're going to like it. Like I said, people do shorts, and that's fine, man. You do shorts if you like it. On vertical, you have to go back and find the live chat you were in again. Yeah, that's, you can actually, in the vertical feed, you can actually press and hold the button, and it'll go to all the lives. Yeah, I haven't made the shorts. I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing, I did a short every day in February. Every day in February, I did a short. And I've seen the results in the analytics, and I didn't like it. I got a lot of subs. My watch time actually did go up, but of course your watch time's going to go up when you're doing shorts, because I do long form, and there's 4 Wednesdays in a month, so I put out 4 videos a month. Well, now I just put out 4 videos plus 31 videos, 31 shorts. So of course my watch time goes up, but then my analytics with the watch time went down. And it's considered a view in your short feeds. If people are scrolling and they stop for a second and your video actually starts playing on the feed, that's considered a view. So if somebody stops it and then scrolls through it, you're getting 2-3 seconds out of it, and that really brings your watch time and analytics down. So you got to be very, very careful with that stuff, guys. Very careful. But Jason's found it hasn't done anything for him as well. Now, big channels, I've seen a lot of big channels that use it or don't use it. Hey, Dad, thanks for coming in. A lot of smaller channels are using it, but you can see a bigger difference on the bigger channels. BMAS Fishing and I went live. Yeah, I saw that today. You can go live in horizontal. You just got to pick it at the beginning. I noticed on one of your lives too, you had it set for kids and you couldn't comment on it. So you got to watch when you're doing that as well, Wego. But we can talk about that too. If you need help with that, feel free to let me know. And I can give you a little bit of a rundown on how I do it, because I'll be doing a lot of lives this year out on the boat. But you can set all that. You can set all your settings, and you can go, it says preferred vertical, and now it's shooting everything to vertical. So you got to be, like here I put horizontal, so I can do this live. Cool. Pier fishing. That's awesome. So yeah, you definitely can set that up, and then you're going to want to watch when you say kids only, you won't be able. Yeah, that's no problem, brother. You got to watch, if you set it to kids only, you can't comment in it. Nobody can comment on your lives, and you want that interaction. So definitely make sure you're set up correctly. But yeah, we did, like I said, I did 31, probably more than 31, because every day, and then sometimes I did 2 a day to see the evening and the morning. And I usually set mine for about 10 o'clock in the morning. And they do well. They do pretty well for me. On one reason I don't like lives playing in my videos anymore. People sub, watch a couple seconds, kill retention, don't watch. Yep. That's it. But how and YouTube changed that with, they made you can share, you can make a short from your live. And I get where they were going. Yeah, I noticed you had it set on kids myself, because I was trying to comment and I couldn't. But like I said, you can share, you can go in and take a clip out, remix from your actual long form. And the whole reasoning behind that was they wanted to get that clip, and then they put your like off the hook outdoors thing there, and if they hit it, they go right to your long form. Well, that doesn't work too much. And there's no analytic that says they came from your shorts to your long form. It just shows you how many subs you got from your shorts. I wish they would have an analytic. So YouTube, if you're out there and you hear me, we need an analytic that lets me know that they came from the long form or from the short form and watched my long form. We need some kind of an analytic with the watch time from shorts to long form. That would help tremendously with people's channels. Let's see what Glenn said there. It says, can I phone up on the tripod, get 2 camera angles, and get better killer videos? Yeah, you can do that. I do that in my lives. I set up 2, but you have to be on StreamYard to do that. And I like to go live from YouTube because that's another thing too. When you go through that third party, you don't get shared out as many. If you go look at your reach, if you look at the reach on YouTube, when you do a live from the YouTube live, your reach is higher. If you go to a StreamYard, your reach starts out lower. And if you schedule something, go into your analytics and look at your reach before you even go live or even put a video out. Check that out. So that's all something that I learned as well. But you got to watch even what you're going through. That third party stream is, you know, that's like almost putting a TikTok video on YouTube or a Facebook or a YouTube video on Facebook. They don't like that too much. Now, what I did do tonight is I actually shared this live on my Facebook because I have 2. I'm monetized on both. I'm monetized on Facebook and I'm monetized on YouTube. So I do my videos 2 different ways. I do a YouTube version and then I do a Facebook version. And then I share them separately. I don't put YouTube's version on Facebook. That don't work well. They don't like that. They don't play well together, if you know what I mean. And same with like a TikTok short, and you put TikTok on a YouTube short, you may get some views, you may get 1 or 2 that pop off, but most of them, they don't like to share them out real well with the reach. So you got to definitely do some research. And if you want to know anything, please email me, dude. I want to talk to you anyway about some of the stuff that you're doing. I think you're doing great stuff, and I think you're going to pop off here at any time. So, but yeah, get with me and we can talk about it. You can ask me any questions that you like. Okay, so let's close this up. Oh, no, we're not going to close it up. We're going to put our plastic back in there. 30. Okay. Hey, Tina. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Making some baits for hunting and stuff. Making sure everything's in here to go the way it's supposed to be in here. These tails are so thin and so hard to work with. I'm sorry my head's in the way, but I have to do it that way. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'll be working on my website here real soon. I'm going to be adding some stuff. My store will be on my website. Pretty soon, I'm going to have everything on there. Right now, I got a lot of stuff that's like my hub for my channel, basically. There's a lot of stuff on it. I'm going to be making video or baits for testimonials, too. I'm pretty boring. Well, that's your whole concept, right, Ken? But my website, we got some testimonials on there right now. We have Living MN Outdoors on there. We have Steve from Wyoming on there. But I got 5 channels that emailed me. Keith, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. That's another great supporter. Thank you, Keith, for the sponsorship package this month. I really appreciate you, brother. And the website is going to have more testimonials on it for my baits. And then it's going to have a hunting section. Because I haven't done anything hunting on my website yet. But I got a fishing page right now, and it has like my videos. It has a couple of my videos. 3 videos, I think, up there. It has the testimonials. It has my fishing pictures. Hey, Rattle Trap, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. It has my fishing pictures and the bait lab. But I'm going to be doing, what I'm putting on there is I'm putting all my partners and affiliate links on there. That's going to be coming up. And then I'm also putting my hunting videos and things on there as well. So my website will have my store, where you can go there, one shop stop. So I can just say, hey, go, and you can know anything you want to know about me, or go anywhere go check out any of the links, anything you want, it'll be on my website. And I'm going to do that and use that as a hub for my channel. And that's the plan. Nine people in here. Thank you guys for coming in tonight on this beautiful Saturday night. We got beautiful weather. The kids are so busy throughout the week. Yeah, you do have to be. You have to know what you're doing with the shorts for sure. For sure. And some people are good at it. But most of the people, it just really hurts their channel. Even the bigger channels are stopping at the shorts. Like I said, they're seeing that it's hurting their analytics, and they're not too happy about it. So they, like, remember before, guys, YouTube used to have shorts channels and long form. Well, when they combined it, I think they didn't check all. I mean, I know they're a big company, they know what they're doing, but they're pushing shorts a lot more. And when you do shorts and long form, the analytics, the algorithm don't know where to push your video. So if you're doing long form, where do they push it to now? Shorts, and so you confuse the algorithm, and your people are your algorithm. Like YouTube has their own algorithm, but the people make your algorithm. They want to click on it, And I believe YouTube, with the reach thing, they test your reach, and the way they do that is your thumbnails, your titles, your hashtags, your tags. A lot of people put every hashtag they can in the video and every tag that they can in the video, and that can hurt your video, especially if you have one thing in there that doesn't relate to your video. Then YouTube will stop sharing it in the algorithm. So you got to be spot on with that, and you got to don't spam your description with the tags and hashtags. I mean, they only hyperlink 3 hashtags, and that's usually the 3 hashtags that are on top of your video you see. If you put, they say maximum of 15. But if you're constantly putting 15 in there, the algorithm slows down for you. So you got to be very careful and pick your hashtags very carefully. And make sure they relate to your video. Because if you don't do that... Yeah, Tina, if you're interested in any of the baits, let me know. If you fish any soft plastics, let me know, or let me know what you want, and we can customize it, and I can get you some baits that'll catch your fish for sure. I'm just letting this cool down a little bit. But yeah, and like I said, people think about the lives, and they're making all kinds of watch time and all that, and they're not. They're just making a video to be published, and once it's published, then you get your watch time. So don't be fooled by the YouTube and everybody saying, oh, I need 100 hours. I'm going to go do 5 lives and get 100 hours. Doesn't work that way, guys. It has to be published and watched after it's published. And a lot of the times, once it goes published, you're getting most big YouTubers, can separate channels, but shorts per million views pay less. Oh yeah, for sure. They did that in my video that I have on my community tab. A guy had like 3.5 million views on his short. He got $1,000. And then he did the math, and if he would have done that with a long form, he would have got over $100,000. So that tells you right there ain't much work in a short. A lot of people, and the attention span nowadays are way lower than they used to be. And I was nervous about the long form going away, but I keep seeing more. Come on, there we go, reconnecting. Hour now, so. But yeah, and it gets goofy. Okay, we got this. Put this orange plastic back in there. Get stuck baits. Let's see, cancel, stick. Get stick baits or plastic worms, Tina. Yes, for sure. Stick baits are awesome. Catch a lot of fish with stick baits. Okay, these out, see what they look like. There he shot well again. And cut these up. Or cut these off, I mean, not up. There's one. Put that there. Take this one, take it off of there. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Glenn's pretty on it with it when it comes to that stuff, so. Okay. Yeah, my son. Oh, okay, thanks. Up there playing the new Major League Baseball game or something. Today I could beat him. Now, I never played the game, but I took him into the ninth inning, the bottom of the ninth. We were tied up, and he hit a home run, a walk-off home run in the game. I was so mad. Yeah, Tina, if you're interested, I make stick baits. I even make rattling stick baits. Here's a stick bait right here with a fire tail, black and blue flake with a chartreuse tail, and a rattle. And I got these. If you watch my video on Wednesday, you get a chance to win the chartreuse and pepper. That's a really great stained water bait right there. So let's see, where am I at? You gotta make sure that we don't use the wrong mixing spoon for the colors, because that can ruin a color, believe it or not. I've done that before. I've had glitter and wrong colors, and I mixed the mixing spoon in with the color, and the glitter gets all in your solid color, and then you're sort of screwed with that. So, yeah, we're going to be having some fun this year for sure with the lives on the boat, making some fishing videos. That's coming up here. May is my time to fish. We go up to the lake and open it up. I rent it out to students in the summer, but or in the winter up at the school, and we open it up for us in the summer, and we use it. But tomorrow, I'm actually going down to my camp and doing some deer management, so I'm gonna be doing a short video tomorrow as well. I'm refilling the feeders, the blocks. Our protein blocks are about halfway gone. Tons of prints in the area. I have a camera set up on it, so I'm going to pull the camera and see what's going on down there with that. And we're going to refill the feeder. And we got some discs for our Kubota. We actually ordered them last month. They came in, but they're not put together yet. So I'm waiting for them to give me a call to put them together. And then once they put them together, we're going to go pick them up. And we're making some room in the barn. In our garage, we got a boom sprayer, we got a lime spreader, we got 2 brush hogs, and we got a rotor tiller. Backwoods, what's up, brother? Thank you. Queen Hess says hello. Hey, Queen Hess, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Well, I'm sure you're with Ken there, but thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We're just making some baits for hunting and stuff. These are really cool looking baits too. You're gonna like them. I hope you like them. It's the whole reason why I did them this way. Hopefully you like them. And hopefully they catch your fish. And there's also, I have a bunch of scent too. So we could scent your baits, salt your baits. I can add some weight to your baits. So like I have salt here. We can add salt. All salt does really, it don't really add scent. It just adds weight. And then there's a weight powder right there. You can see it falling out. There's a weight powder there. I don't know why it's falling out there. Okay. What in the heck? Let's see. There we go. There's a weight powder there. I have scent. I have a bunch of scent cappuccino to make it smell like coffee. Got that. We got anise. Anise scent right there. Like a licorice anise scent. And we got crawfish scent. And the crawfish scent is strong. So if you get crawfish scent, just be in for a rude awakening when you open up the baits. For sure. Okay, so that's done there for now. Let that go. We're going to put this in there. Put it on for 30 seconds. Yeah, tomorrow will be a trip down in the morning, and I'm marking. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. That's why we're doing some inside work. We have a red tractor that we're getting out of our pump house, taking that and scrapping it or getting rid of it, and then we're moving the John Deere up to the pump house, and then we're gonna organize the garage so we can back our Kubota in there. Hey Jamie, thanks for coming in. You were hunting tonight, weren't you? I was watching your live tonight. Did you end up getting anything? Because I had to get off to get on here. I didn't know if you got anything tonight or not. I think Jamie was hunting tonight. She was hunting for pigs over a feeder. Okay, that flashed a little bit, but that's okay. Put this back in here. Oh, I didn't see what she said. Crap. Hold on, live chat. It says, hello, Carla. Hey, Dave. What's up, Smallwater? What's up, John? If you were still on Nick's live stream, we got kicked off and YouTube took it off. Oh, they took it off, the hunting? Yeah. They're starting to do that now with the hunting. You'll be very careful with that. They'll give you a strike on your channel as well now for that. So the live hunting stuff, it stinks because I'm a hunter as well. But yeah, they're getting a little picky with that stuff. So you got to be careful with the live hunting and stuff. They'll nail you for that. That actually started happening last year. It's a shame they're doing that, but I even started, when I shoot my deer, when I roll up on a deer now, I put it into black and white. That's just a little trick I learned to not get any strikes or anything like that. Because I had one I couldn't monetize because of the deer was laying there with blood on it or whatever. So now what I do when I roll up on my deer, I go to a black and white. Thank you, John. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. But I do the old black and white trick. I transition from the color, and then I transition into black and white so you can't see that. That's just a little trick. If anybody uses that, you can use it. I won't charge you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's what I do now so YouTube can't say, hey, that's gruesome and blood and all that stuff. So I go to black and white. When I go up on a deer. Just when I roll up on the deer. And like you see it laying there. Because I had not a strike, but it was, you couldn't monetize my video because it was my doe video. And it was awesome. I showed the deer actually fall over and everything. Then when I walked up on it, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I get it in a way, but it wasn't like, it's real life. And I walked up on it and you could see the blood and stuff, and they didn't like that. So that's why I went to the old black and white trick. So we got 10 people in here. Thank you guys for coming in on a Saturday night. Figured you guys would be out. Now, St. Patrick's Day, I don't drink. And I quit drinking years ago. And I'm pretty proud of that. But there's nothing wrong with drinking. It's just I chose to quit drinking years ago. And my buddies are all out today. And I was going to go out with them tonight. And I was going to be the designated driver. But I know how they get when they get drunk or whatever and drinking. So I didn't want to have to deal with all the jerks out there tonight. So I just said, nah, I'm going to stay home. And I'll see them some other day. But I don't want to go to St. Patrick's Day parade and all that stuff. So I just stayed home. And I hung out with the kids. Played Theo in the old Major League Baseball. And he beat me in the bottom of the with a walk-off homer. So that ticked me off a little bit. And then my daughter was at pitching practice today. We were at my niece's birthday party. Taylor Swift birthday. So that was an awesome party. So a bunch of girls singing Taylor Swift all day. So I'm ready for, I was ready to come live. Okay, you just came back. I know you were driving. On the community handling and transporting of a firearm. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the firearm thing, they're not into the gun thing anymore. Unfortunately, it's tough. With the guns, with the shots and the guns and everything, it's getting crazy, for sure. I don't gun hunt much anymore. I'm a stick and bow guy actually, but the crossbows, you know, the regular bows and things like that. I got my son's on his video on this year. Nothing happened. But yeah, they're cracking down on all that stuff, Jamie. So just be careful when you guys are posting hunting videos anymore. And the thing it stinks is you don't know what's going to go through and what's not going to go through. So when you put the video up and you do it and you get a bunch of views and they don't monetize it or whatever, give you credit, you got to take it down and redo it. And that's tough for sure. So here is, I'm going to show you guys the baits that I'm making again, because I don't think I showed you in a while. But these are for hunting and stuff. And this is the green pumpkin brown with the short glad they allow big bass. For sure, John. But that is the grub tail, the 2-penny grub tail. There's some flashing on it, but that just comes right off. And then I fix them up when they flash. I push down too hard, but that just peels right off of there like that. If you have a little bit on there, that don't matter. The fish ain't that picky. But I take off all the big. But yeah, the hunting's very tough anymore. All right, there's that. Okay, we're going to do it again. I'm going to add a little more juice to this. The bob video was awesome. It took me 3 tries to watch it all because I was so busy today, John. But you guys, I was getting some text and some feedback as they were doing it this week. And those guys, I know that Bob, he had a great time. And then you had Retro with you as well, which was another awesome feature to that. But if you guys haven't checked out that video over at Small Water Charters, go over. He uploaded a video this morning. And I slept in today. So I got up and I watched about 10 minutes of it, and then I had to go take my son to baseball practice, BRB, and then I took him. Then while I was at practice, I watched a little bit of it. So it took me 3 times to watch the whole video. Yeah, it was 36 minutes or something like that. But how was your watch time on that, John? Did you get good watch time on that so far? Was all your arrows pointing up? Usually them long videos, you get really good watch time at the beginning. Then it sort of peters off at the end. But usually do well, believe it or not. They always say, oh, make at least an 8 minute. I do good with the longer videos myself. I'm not saying they're the best ones ever, but you do pretty well with the watch time on the longer videos, because people have a lot of, it's hard for people to watch the entire thing sometimes, so they scan it through the highlights and try to watch, you know, you catching them or whatever, so everything in between gets sort of ran through. But when you have a lot of catches on a video, you don't have to worry about that, you know what I mean? Shooting some more tails. So yeah, like I said, those vertical lives are great to get shared out. You get hundreds of views on it, sometimes thousands of views. And but none of that matters at the beginning. I'm still working on those views and seeing what's going on with those as well, because they go into the algorithm, I think, while you're live, so it gets shared out to everybody. But after it's over, I think they stop sharing it out, and it is what it is. Whatever your reach was, whatever your views were at the end of your live, it stops there, and then it's almost like they don't share it out anymore, because after it's published, your views go way down. Like I think I got 14 views in one of my lives, and one live was 1.3K. All right, ma'am. Good night, John. Thanks for coming in. But it seems like they feed it while you're live, but then it stops and dies. And I want to get, like I said, I want to get the viewers that are from the live stream feed, and that's in your analytics. You'll see the shorts feed, and you'll see the new live vertical feed, and that's where I want my subs to come from, that live vertical feed, because they're naturally are in lives, and they naturally watch longer videos. So that's where I want my subs from. I really don't want the subs from the shorts because, like I said, the shorts really can damage your channel. At least that's what people are finding out anyway. And the little channels, you don't notice as much as these bigger channels. But some of these bigger channels are getting 3.5 million views. And then they started doing shorts, and they went down into like the 800, 900,000 views on their long form. And they didn't like that, so they stopped or slowed down on their shorts. And like Glenn said earlier in the earlier live that I did a couple weeks ago, was there are some long form channels, and there's people that are doing really well with shorts because they know how to do it. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, John. That's the way to do it, brother. I like what you're doing. Advertising for his charter. Can't beat that. And you're doing what you love, man. That's the best thing. The best thing. Here's those, I did this clear rattle bait. And I had to do, I put this in my fish aquarium to see how it fell, and it fell fine. But I had these rattles a little bit further out last time, and they fell to the right or to the left, and I didn't like that, so I moved them in, and it seems like they fall better straight down. They fall in the more like a nice action that like a Senko is supposed to have, and they do flutter. And like I said, I can add that action with a more flexible plastisol, but they become less durable when you do that. Like I have the swim bait, jerk bait, which is pretty durable. I have a drop shot and finesse plastic as well. You can see that right there. It says drop shot finesse. That is really, really soft. And that's for like drop shotting and stuff, like it says, finesse and drop shotting. But the finesse wacky rig, when you put that, I put an O-ring in the middle. People that hook their bait through the middle use a lot of baits, and they rip them a lot. I like using that O-ring because the bait slides up the line, and you don't lose your bait, and it helps maintain the bait longer. And that is, and I got an O-ring here, I'll show you guys. You can see that O-ring right there in the middle. Right there. That I put the hook through that O-ring like this. I got a wide gap hook here. What I do is I rig the O-ring. I put the hook just through the O-ring like this. And I let it set like that. And then when a fish bites, this slides up the line, and the fish is hooked. So when he's doing all that wiggling, your bait don't fly off. And it saves your baits from ripping as well. So that's just something that I like to use. Here's another one with a laminate. This is a little tighter one. It's got the hook on. I'll put the hook through that. And that just makes your bait last longer. And another thing with the laminates, guys, is you always want to rig your laminate with the lighter color up so it looks like a dead fish floating down. I've had better luck. I mean, when the fish are biting, you can rig it anyway. But I just feel like you want a dying bait floating, so you want the belly up. Just something to think about whenever you're wacky rigging. I believe it makes a difference, but what do I know, right? Put this back in here. Put this on for 30 seconds. Pull this one out. Cut the baits up. Cut that off. Right there at the end. Boom. And boom. Everything's in place. Put this back in. Close it up. And we're going to shoot it again, guys. Yeah, anybody in here that didn't hear my announcement, I got my video coming out Wednesday of the Rattler, the rattling stick bait. And it's going to be a watch and win, so make sure you watch it. And whenever my logo pops up, hit the timestamp. But I explain that towards the end of the video, so make sure you're watching that. And you get a chance to win the chartreuse and pepper pig sticks. And there'll be other things on there where I have like reel giveaways and things like that. And then also, I do make my custom bait boxes, where I have whole bait boxes. These are Plano bait boxes, and I fill them with baits. You can customize them. They're 30 bucks, but if you pick the colors and do everything, it's 38 bucks, I believe, plus shipping. So if somebody's interested in that, you can go over and check that out on my website as well. But I do that, and I put in like swim baits, crawfish, stick baits, all kinds of ripper baits, my swim baits and things like that. Or we can customize it to what you want. And the fully customized boxes are the $38 ones. And the baits that I pick, the colors are $30. Plus the shipping, so you know. And that's all over there on my... That's all over there on the website. And I'm going to update that soon with Jason. We're going to get on that real soon, actually. But those rattlers they're pretty labor intensive. You got to be, it takes a while to make them with the rattles in it. And I don't even have a price on them yet, but I'm thinking 10 bucks for 12 is pretty fair. Plus shipping. And then I also do the lives with the bait making where I have sales. And I'm going to make the sale, you guys were in the last one. It's $5 for a pack of baits that I make, and I usually make them out of the pucks and things like that. And that was $5 plus shipping, and the shipping is $6.95. But when I do my specials on my live, when I do a sale during my live, it's going to be $5 for the baits and add $5 for shipping. I'm going to actually discount the shipping on them, so it's going to be $5.5. It's going to be $5 for a pack of baits and $5 for shipping. If you get 2 packs of baits, it's still $5 for shipping. 3 packs, $5 for shipping. And then after the 3 or 4 packs, it gets into a little bit of a bulk order. So then we got to, raise the price with the shipping on that. Add a little bit more of the blue. Okay, got this. Stick that sucker on there, push down, steady for a little bit. And pull off of there. Fill the sprue up. And put the rest in the cup. Let that cure for a little bit. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We're gonna be making this, and then we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna call my wife, see if she's still down there, and then we're gonna head down to the bowling alley tonight. Do some late night bowling, which is fun. So who all is in here now? Super chat. I don't want the super chat. Live chat. Live chat. Yep, for sure. Later I'll get it. Yeah. It was a long one for sure. The super chat was top chat me. Live chat and super chat. Okay, so we don't want super chat. We want live chat. Okay. Here we go. Get that in there, let that melt down, start melting that. So what you guys doing? Anybody doing anything special this weekend? It's a beautiful night, but tomorrow's supposed to rain. Or at least here in PA it's supposed to rain and down camp, so we're doing some inside work. Getting some stuff ready for our planting season, and I actually got to place an order with Domain Seed here real soon to get our food plots or seed ready for our food plots and things like that. We may even lime tomorrow. It depends. If we have time, we might throw some lime down in the fields to get that ready, get that in the ground so we're all ready to go for planting season with our pH and everything. I have a tester. It's like there's the test tubes, and we put the dirt in there, and we dipstick it, and it tells you where your pH is. Now, the best way to do that is obviously send it out to get soil samples, and I think my dad is doing that this weekend. And you go in multiple spots of your food plot, and you mix the dirt up, you get rid of the rocks and the debris. How much do you plant for food plots? We do like 3 or 4 acres total. We have a lot of smaller plots that we have on our land, but we have them in separate spots, and we have a lot of shot plots because we set up stands around them. And you don't want to have, we have one main food plot that we don't hunt around, and then the rest of them are like shot plots and little cuts and things where we actually hunt off of, that are in the woods or on the edges of woods. But our main food plot we don't hunt on. We do that, and that's in the center of our property. But I just got on Redmond Hunt's team, and that's pretty awesome. They have the trophy rock and minerals. So I am an ambassador for those guys now, and that's in the description of this video as well. And I have a share code as well on there with the link, my custom link. If anybody's interested in minerals that last a while, the trophy rock is an awesome product to put out there to help your deer throughout this off season. So Ohio, next weekend, I'm going to Ohio. I'm going to take my son Theo. I'm going to show him the ropes down there, what we do. And I bought a stand, an API stand, ladder that I'm putting up in my spot, and we're going to put the trophy minerals and stuff out this weekend coming up. So that'll be exciting. So there'll be a video on that as well. Okay, get these baits out here. There you go. They look really good, man. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. And hunting and stuff, I think you're going to be happy as well. So that'll be really, hopefully you catch some walleye on this thing. Hey, and if you make a video with it or whatever, make sure you send it in to me. I'll put it on my website for sure. For sure. Just cutting these out here. But these are on the little bit more durable side too, because I use a crawl tube for you so they don't rip as well, as easy. So it's a good solid bait. And I'm anxious to see what you catch, so make sure you let me know. The jig heads, I sent you a bunch of the jig heads that I would use for that, and I've used for walleye. And I just gave you a couple different choices that are in the good range for like price-wise. I like the sickle hooks myself. So, you know, if that's something that helps you to determine it. But I like the sickle hooks for walleye as well. I really like the look of them. Cool. I'm glad you do. Put this on again here. And I think with that, like the color-wise, I would go with either a darker, you can go with a black to give it more contrast, a head. You can go with a green pumpkin head. You can go with a chartreuse head, or you can even go crazy and go with like a fluorescent orange or lime green head with that to give it some really crazy colors. So there's a lot, but I recommend you buy like the assortment pack that I sent you. There's a couple different styles and companies on there. I would go with like an assortment pack so you can play with the colors, so you don't just have one color, and then you can play with them, because sometimes, you know, even a pink head on there might do you good. I'm back. I had to take a phone call. Probably going to jump out and go to bed soon. All right, Ken. Thank you for coming in, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. Really do. All you guys, I appreciate y'all joining me tonight, and I appreciate, like I said, all you guys making comments and things like that. After the live, you know, go into the comment section. Let me know how I did. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if I can do anything else differently that you would like to see. That all helps. That's exactly what I was thinking. Assortment pack. Yeah, I would. I would definitely go, because there's going to be different sizes also in that assortment pack where you can pick and choose. Sometimes if you're fishing deeper water, you want a faster fall to attract them to get that reaction bite. Sometimes you want a slower fall, and it depends how you're going to fish that. Some people throw it out and reel that in real slow for walleye. If you have forward-facing sonar, you could throw it out to them, get that down to that area they're in and reel it in or jig it. There's a lot of different ways to work that jig head, which is a very versatile bait. And this has a ton of action on it. So you'll be really impressed with the action for sure. I'm going to give you a couple bonus ones in this pack too, H&S. I'm just going to make these out until this orange is gone, this tail color is gone. And then we'll do that. So you're getting a couple more baits than the pack says, but great support of the channel. I don't mind doing that. Well, just throw it where you think the fish are. That's all. And then just go by how you think how deep they are. You know, brighter conditions, walleye are deeper. Cloudy conditions, they're more suspended, looking for bait. So there's all different ways. You know, throw it out, retrieve, let it hit the bottom, pop it up and down. Steady retrieve, slow on the bottom. Almost make it look like a crayfish coming across the bottom. But walleye are usually wanting to go up for a bait. So if they're suspended, you want to come a little bit higher or bring it right past them. There's a lot of different ways to do things, of course, where you're fishing. Another thing that I wanted to mention, guys, and I started doing this last year, and I do lake breakdowns. If anybody's interested in lake breakdowns, I appreciate you, Ted. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. Good night. Get some rest. And I hope everything, and I'm praying for everybody on YouTube, man. Anybody that has anything going on, I'm always saying prayers for everybody. So, you know, always, you know, trying to say some prayers for the people on YouTube and things like that, that I know that there's something going on with or something like that, or going through a difficult time in their life. Say a prayer, man. It helps. But I do, what I was saying is I do lake breakdowns, and I really enjoy doing them. And if somebody in the chat or anything has a lake that they're fishing or they're going to fish and they really don't know how to fish it, and I'm not saying I know how to fish all these lakes, but what I do is on my channel is I go and I break that lake down. And if I break it down, if I was going to fish it, and I will go with contours, I will go with depths, I will look it up, I'll see where the boat launches are, where the dams are, where the creek channels are, all that stuff on these lakes that I research and I do, and then I make a video on it, and you also get tagged on that video, and then you get the shout out and everything on the video. But I break that lake down like how I would fish it, and that helped a lot of people last year that did it. They went in and said, how would you fish it? So I did that, and I broke it down, and I really enjoy that. So if anybody has a lake that they're fishing, or they fish all the time and they just want my perspective on things, please email me and give me the lake and maybe where it's located so I could look it up and then get a map of that lake, and then I break it down the way I would fish it. So you guys know that as well. And I have that in a series playlist on my channel. Anybody's interested in going and just seeing the lakes that I did so far on there to see the style, how I do it, go check that out as well. But I enjoy doing that. It's fun. Okay. I think we're going to shoot one more here. I think we got for one more shoot here. Come on, get in there. Don't play nice, play nice. Okay. Yeah, we should have enough for another set here. What's it say? John. Who came in? I didn't see that. John Switzer, what's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. We got 20 awesome likes in here. That's awesome. Thank you guys for stopping in and supporting me today. Making some baits for hunting and stuff. If anybody's interested in any custom baits, we are fully customized, man. And all you got to do is email me. We could talk about it. If you have a special color and you don't want me to share it with everybody, we can do that. If you have your own special color. If you have a picture of the color, you don't know what it is, send it to me. We can all do that. 21. Hunting stuff, 21. I don't know what that says, 21. 21 likes, awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. But yeah, fully customized baits, whatever you guys want. If you go on my website, outdoors.us, I have a couple. I don't think I have these stingers up yet. And Hunting and Stuff got these. This is the ice blue that I made for him. And that was in one of my lives that I did a sale, bait making sale. So keep an eye out for that as well. And I do that every once in a while. All the baits are $5 a pack, plus shipping's $5. So we're going to be doing that coming up this year as well. But yeah, guys, like I said, go over to my description. I spend a lot of time on the description of my videos to put in all my affiliate links and everything for you guys to check out and go to. And they will all be on my website as well. So I have one, it's going to be basically like a one-stop shop, my website. So I'll be directing people to that as well. So make sure you're over there checking that out. And then I have a store this year. I just made a store up. So in my descriptions, it's at Inksoft. All my custom apparel will be, you know, I got the hats, I got the off the hook sweatshirts and hoodies and long sleeve performance shirts. I got long sleeve UV sun shirts. I got short sleeve performance shirts. I got t-shirts, and I'm working on a signature series with the t-shirts where it's going to have a saying on the back. And I think the three that I'm doing my first three are going to be See Ya, my See Ya shirt. It's going to be Get the Net, and it's going to be, I think it is going to be I Don't Want to Eat Ya, I Just Want to Meet Ya shirt. So that's going to be my three shirts coming out. And then I have a bunch of other sayings that I say during my lives and stuff. And I'll do a signature series if somebody likes that. Like my See Ya, you guys always know that I say the See Ya and all that. And eventually it'll be Take a Kid Fishing shirt. Take a Kid Fishing and Hunting shirt. So I think that's a pretty neat idea. And then there will be promos and things that I'm going to be running eventually. It's a lot of work, but it's going to be like promos, and then there's going to be like holiday, like Valentine's Day shirts with my logo. There's going to be like Thanksgiving, Christmas, probably. We're going to do a bunch of different shirts and designs in the t-shirts. Not the performance as much, but the t-shirts will be where I'm going to do all my playing around with. So make sure you go over to my store and check that out, because there's a lot of great, I mean, I kept the prices as low as I could. And, you know, you do got to pay for the shipping of it, but you can go order it and ship it right to you. And it's all right there for you to pick and choose. But I do recommend you go on and hit the all products, because if you don't hit the all products, it's just going to show you a couple things on there. It shows you everything, but the colors just a little bit. And what I did was I could have did a shirt with all the blocks of colors on it, but I found that people don't like to click the blocks. And on that website, it doesn't change the color on the shirt. So you really don't see what it looks like. So what I did was I went on and I put every color of every shirt that I have, so you can actually see the shirt and what it looks like in the color you want. So I thought that was cool that I was able to do that. But in that sense, I could put more products the other way, but this way I couldn't put as many. But I put 72 or over 72 products on there right now. And that's where I got to work on all products. It'll come up, but when you're looking through just the website, you don't see all the colors. So make sure you remember that when you go in there to check out all products, and you'll see all the colors of everything: beanies and shirts and t-shirts and long sleeve UV and hoodies and all, and hats. I have this hat up there right now, this with a couple different colors, and I'm working on the Richardson 112s, which is going to have the logo on the left side, and then I'm probably going to be working on some visors as well. And in my website right now, I have an artist working on the sleeves. I'm going to have on the sleeves on my long sleeve sun shirts and my long sleeve performance shirts, it's going to say Off the Hook Outdoors down the sleeve. So you guys know that. It's not on the website. You can't see that right now, but they will come with the Off the Hook on the sleeve, so you guys know. So a lot of cool things this year for me, so I'm really excited about that. And like I said, I wouldn't be able to do all that without you guys, or I wouldn't want to do all that without you guys. So just go over, check it out. If you like something, order it. It helps the channel. It goes all right back into my channel. It goes into the bait making and the you know, my camera equipment. Everything goes right back into it, so you guys can enjoy watching me. I try to get as much stuff as I can on the channel, and I try to bring you the best quality that I can. So, but all right, guys, I guess I'm going to end the live right now. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. We made these baits for hunting and stuff tonight on the live, so I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. And like I always say, take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve our sport and pass it on to future generations, and we we'll see you.